Hello everybody, welcome to today's video on Acorn and Oak. We're going to be doing another mixed media project today. I have got some of these, I think these are about 4 inches. Yeah, I've got a couple of these 4-inch cubes left over from my stash of Fernley. They come like this and you have to glue them together. So I've glued this one together and I've also stuck on some little wooden beads for the feet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into 2 candle holders. So the first thing I need to do is I need to use the E6000 and I need to glue these 2 together, and I need to glue them onto the top so it will look like this, and then I need to give it all a white gesso. So I'm going to get on with that because obviously the E6000 is going to take 24 hours to dry. So when I come back, this will be attached to the top and I'll have used my Studio Acrylics Pepio gesso. So I'll see you soon. Okay crafters, I've decided to leave the top blank because I think if I was to stick the candle topper on, I think it would just, when I'm doing the sides, you wouldn't be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to leave that to the very last. I'm going to work on the surrounding areas. Now I got some new chipboard cog pieces off a store on eBay. It's a craft store that's on eBay, so I'm going to use those. I'll leave the link for the store below. They're really reasonably priced, so I'm going to use some of these chipboard cogs. Not sure which ones yet. And I'm probably going to do a bit of stenciling, maybe. Let's have a look at my stencil, see which one I would like to use. Now stenciling isn't something you have to do. I just like the fact that it brings texture to the background. I'm kind of digging this chevron brick. Let's try that. Again, not all over, just in places. I think I'm going to add some of these while this my paste is still wet. So I'm just going to add some in, and that will help glue them into place. And don't waste that, that could be used in the background as well. Okay, let's add some of these on. now that's had 2 quick coats of white gesso, I'm going to now cover it with brown acrylic paint. Now I'm going to use burnt umber. I'm going to put some in a little plastic pot. We're going to cover this entire thing in the brown. I'm going to paint the top, but I'm not going to paint it in its entirety. I'm going to leave a bit in the center for me to glue the candle top down, and I'd rather have that glue straight to wood, or in this case MDF, rather than paint. I'm just going to leave a little bit in the center. That's way more than I need, but I'd rather have more than not enough. Then I can touch that up once I've got the top glued on. Okay, crafters, I've got some distress vintage photo, and I'm going to spray some of this on. I'm not sure how much of it's going to show up, because obviously it is a brown, but I am going to spray it with my water as well, and we're going to move it around, and I'm probably going to use a paintbrush as well, just to move it around. You can see it, that's good. Okay, now I've got this Lindy stamp gang, and this is the Poinsettia Red, I believe. Yeah, Poinsettia Red Gold, and I'm going to spray that on as well. And the water on all sides, and all over my cork backdrop. I've got my Nouveau Mousse, and this is the classic brown and the burnished bronze. And I'm going to use these, but I'm going to use these in a slightly different way than I traditionally use them, and that's, I'm going to use a brush, and I am going to spray my brush over my bin so it's wet, and I'm going to use these as paints almost, and I'm going to highlight, I'm going to give certain things highlights and lowlights. crafters, there we go. So you don't have to just paint your mixed media projects black or white using gesso. You can paint them brown and they still get this lovely kind of effect when you use your embellishing, you know, your mousses and your Inca golds and all that type of thing. So I will now wait for the top to dry. I will paint it with the gesso and the brown paint, and then I will glue it on, let that dry, and then I'll bring it all together at the end to show you. Okay guys, now it's just time to use these embossing mousses and do the top. So I'm going to spray my paintbrush, and I'm just going to now, as you can see, crafters, I didn't add any embellishments to the top here. The plinth here I got from a store on eBay. I'll link that store below. And the little bowl is a pack of 3 bowls from Poundland. Okay, and I'm going to call that done. So there we go, crafters. A mixed media steampunk candle stand, and I'm very happy with it. Thank you very much for joining me today, and you'll see me again very soon. Take care now. Bye bye.